Wait. There we go. Now we're unmuted. It didn't do the thing for a while. Who do we have hiding in the chat? I see one person. Welcome, one person.
Professional streamer.
Yes, deep professional for the win. Well, welcome, Scaly. And welcome, Scaly. Did you guys see recently, there's been a handful of videos going around. It was actually an article that I think it was the FBI seized a cell farm that had been, it was like this shot of just like an empty apartment or it had to have been an apartment complex. And it's just like a wooden floor with probably 6 or 7 devices with like, I don't know, 32 phone guts inside of them, and they're all hooked into like a single network switch. There's one of those newer Comcast wireless devices. Everything's just sitting on the floor. And I think one of the top comments was, "This is who you're arguing with online." It's like, damn, yeah, that isn't the fucking truth.
Not wrong.
And then there's videos of people setting this shit up. Let me go full camera here. Yes, it actually still is set the way that I wanted it, instead of resetting every damn time. Hopefully the neighbors don't do any of their fucking car work. Start pulling the chainsaw out and going rip and tear on their Ford. Just what I need. But
I gotta fix my Ford truck. My Ford F-150 blew a head gasket.
oh my god. Well, it was the TISM the other night. And like the fucking truck just starts and I had to go close the damn window because yeah, it'll be nice when I can't do any of that anymore, or when I don't have to be around that anymore. Let's get some background music going. There we go. 9.
I don't know. I just ordered a pizza. That's $20 I'm not getting back.
Just stream and I'll send you $20.
No. I think I used some of the money that you gave me during that one stream to get another cell line for my iPhone.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, another cell line? What happened to the first one?
The first one would be my main phone. You know, I could
Yeah,
have
but
got
what?
2 phones, one for the bitches and one for the plugs.
Hoes before bros. That sounds
Drugs
reasonable.
before chuds.
Sure. Drugs before chuds. Absolutely. This seems a little loud. Let's crank that. There we go. That's a better fall. I mean, I can hear it just fine in my headset, but I don't want it to be overshadowing the damn stream. Because why would we want that? So what have you two been playing recently? I don't ever ask that enough. I know, Ginger, you've been playing Skate a lot. How's that been?
Well, once I played an actual Skate game, it was much better.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I don't
play Skate just ain't Skate. I went back. We played Skate 3 last night. I was like, oh wow, this is what a Skate game is supposed to feel like. They had like a fucking 3-minute live action, super professional intro that contained so many pro skaters and goofy like gimmicks and shit. I was like, wow, the game literally starts and you can already tell that it's got some charm to it. I know, what a novel concept. A fucking skateboarding game that actually feels like it's rooted in skateboarding culture with fucking a bunch of big names in skateboarding like Rob Dyrdek at the time, because Rob Dyrdek at this point was like massive because he was doing like the Fantasy Factory and stuff. I think this was during
Mm-hmm.
it was either when he was doing Fantasy Factory or Robin Big. I can't remember where he was in his career at that point. But then all these other people too. I was like, wow. And then you play the game and it's got lots of charm too. Yes, you're just going around doing missions to get board sales, whatever. But they have cutscenes. They have, when you do like skate competitions, they have like a live commentator that actually has like a bunch of lines recorded to comment on what you're doing while you're skating.
That's
like,
cool.
There's actual charm and effort put into the vibes of the game. And as you've seen from my little side tangent in the game, you can just go around beating the shit out of people for no goddamn reason. and women will fucking tase you.
Oh?
Yeah, they literally pull out a taser and tase you.
That's interesting. That's funny. Hey Wade, welcome. NCAA 25 is good. Oh, I haven't played a basketball game since probably NBA Jam. That shows my age.
It's
Well, that's cool.
NCAA. Is NCAA basketball or is that
Yeah.
football?
Yeah, it's basketball. No, it's basketball. And football will be NFL, which
Well, no, I'm
they
talking about
might.
college football, but they now just call it college football. They used to name it after the actual league, but now they just call it college football. Insert year here.
Yeah. Football Manager 2020 whatever. Wait, scratch off 23, put 5 over it or something like that.
Yes, NCAA is football. Or, well, they have multiple. I
Wait,
guess NCAA
it is
itself
it?
is actually multiple sports. The NCAA is
Oh, okay, never mind.
organization. It's an organization for like student athletes.
Well,
And then
color
under
me
the
shocked.
NCAA, they have NCAA football, NCAA basketball. But I'm gonna take a guess and say he's talking about football because I don't think they still make NCAA basketball games. I think they did back
Okay.
in the days, but I don't think they still do. They
That could
only
be what I'm
recently
thinking
brought
of.
back- yeah, they only recently brought back college football last year, under the EA banner, of course.
Oh yeah, I mean EA holds the monopoly on that essentially. Well,
God,
it
I
shows
really
that I
hope
don't
they-
know anything about sports.
I really hope they stop holding that monopoly. I don't even play Madden games anymore, but I will watch Angry Joe rip a new one out of these games because he's made it like a yearly tradition to rip the new Madden game a new asshole every single year. And it's hilarious because he crashes out every single time.
He just goes on. He just like starts pulling his hair out and marking his face up with a Sharpie.
Essentially, because he, for some reason, I know he's doing it for the theatrics, because at this point he has to know that EA is not going to make a good football game. Like, come on, man. You really think that EA is ever going to put actual effort into a yearly sports game? It's not going to happen. It's like asking 2K to make a good WWE game.
You don't even have to go that far. It's like asking EA to make a good Star Wars game. They're just not gonna do it, except on a random fluke.
I mean, Battlefront 2 was pretty good after they fixed the loot box bullshit. And I hear that the Squadron, wait, no, was Squadron, was that under EA or was that under a different company actually? Wait a minute, let me double check this.
Well, first off, which Battlefront? Which Battlefront 2?
New Battlefront 2.
Okay, I never played any of those.
EA Squadrons was under EA's banner, and I hear that it was actually it has pretty good reviews. It wasn't massively
wow.
successful because it's more niche. It's but I hear that if you really like Star Wars flight sim combat shit, it was amazing if that's what you like. But obviously that's a little bit more niche. Battlefront 1 was kind of meh, and then Battlefront 2 was good after they fixed the fucking loot box shit.
Fixed it meaning got rid of it, or
Rid of it, yeah. Mostly got rid of it.
That doesn't sound.
After they made it not pay to win.
So they had it made pay to win before, it sounds like.
Yes, I think I could be wrong, but I'm trying to remember what was in the fucking loot boxes. I'm inclined to say that they put the fucking hero characters behind the loot boxes.
That sounds like something EA would do.
I know they had like upgrades for like your kit and stuff in the loot boxes. I know that for certain.
Okay. No, Skate is drunk.
What does that even mean? Skate is drunk.
I don't know. You need to extrapolate on that, Wade. How is Skate drunk? Bad, good, easy, difficult? That can be interpreted in many different ways, probably.
Oh, it is definitely way more. It is definitely difficult. I got fucking screwed over by my AI teammate when I was doing a team competition where I was
Tyrone was the MVP in that.
He was not. He fucked me over. We would have won. I had 3 times the score that he did. He fucked us.
I was not even there, so I will only have to take both of your words for it.
He literally screwed us over, man. We had it in the bag if he just would have scored more points. That was my best run. But he fucked us. And then he fucked my girlfriend.
Well, she tased you and you were in the chair.
Oof. Damn. That sounds like all of a bad experience right there. He means bad.
In Skate 3.
$2. God damn it.
So Skate is bad. I would not know. I've only seen what Ginger has played of it, and it looks like a Skate game. I've only played. Again, this is showing my age. I played the first Tony Hawk's. I rented in physical the first Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I don't even remember what console it was. I played it for like 2 hours, and then I said, well, this is boring. I'd like to play a Star Wars game. So I took it back.
Those games were fun.
Well,
I'm sure they were.
You know what? Just to spite you, I'm gonna do a Tony Hawk's Underground stream.
I'll watch it.
Just based on what I watched, because Skate isn't really a thing that I'm going to do. I was never interested in it when I was a kid or got into the games or anything like that. But looking at it objectively, comparing Skate 3, which obviously had a lot of work put into it, there's definitely a lot of love that you can see that went into it to making sure that it was a good game. It had decent direction and everything. Compare it to the Skate game that you were playing. It really feels like everything about the new game was phoned in.
It was phoned in. It's a skate game that doesn't feel like a skate game. Like, where's the pro skaters? There's literally no pro skaters in New Skate. Where is any pro skater? You couldn't sign anybody on. I don't even care if it's Joe Schmo. Actually, no, I do care if it's Joe Schmo. I want at least some recognizable figures. Like, can you not get fucking Rob Dyrdek when he's not doing ridiculousness on MTV? Can you not get anybody? Robbie Mullen? Like, I know that they all.
I'm comparing it objectively though, because I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know what they've done. All I can do is I can sit there and look at it as somebody looking at it and going, there is no love. The people that are doing the voice acting, they don't give a rat's ass. They're just doing it because they're going to get a paycheck, and they don't even care about the paycheck that they're getting.
Oh, here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. If you were paying attention, Skate 3 has a character from the new Skate. Shingo is in Skate 3, and he's a prominent character in the new Skate. And I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor. It sounds similar to the same voice actor. So obviously, I think he just has bad writing. Because he did fine. He didn't have a lot of lines, it seems like, in Skate 3, which is kind of goes along with the little gag at the beginning where Rita told him don't talk too much.
That is, they had absolutely nobody giving them directions.
That's like, possible.
If you're looking at it voice acting wise, if you look at the voice acting that's done in a lot of anime today, it's really good. And then you compare it to the anime that was done in the late 90s, early 2000s, where there were no directors really giving them direction. It just feels dead.
Ghost Stories.
Oh God. Ghost Stories, they did whatever the fuck they wanted to.
Yes.
In that series.
It was so... I've watched about half of it.
Fuck it.
Disney
doing
Skate
our
is...
own thing.
Disney Skate is better than Skate. You'll have to fight Ginger on that one if you want to.
Maybe-
But yeah,
Are you talking about the Disney ripoff of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
he might
That's a
be.
deep cut right there. That's a deep cut right there.
He's pulling his non-existent sleeves up.
Oh, yeah, only the real ones remember that shit. God damn. Like shit, that's an old one right there. But yeah, the new skate is missing a lot of things. Like another little thing I've noticed, the NPCs are constantly like talking and commenting. Like if you fall or make a good trick, they comment on it. I didn't notice that. Maybe it was there in the new skate, but I don't think it was. I don't remember hearing it. Like you'll hear the NPCs constantly like commenting on what's going on or what you're doing. Like there's actual life. You'll hear like random environmental sounds, like a car alarm going off or a police siren in the distance. Like there's little bits of like environmental storytelling. And plus the map is just so much better. Carvington is way better than whatever I forgot what they even called it in the new skate. Like this whole like university town where you have the central hub, which is the university, and then you have like a skate park down the road. When you go through these nice houses, you have this fucking like industrial area with like a old rusted like ship parts, and you got like a dam or something. Like there's so much verticality too. The verticality of EA Skate, the new one, is just buildings. It's like the actual terrain itself is flat. There is some hills, but it's mostly flat. And you got like fucking skyscrapers and like plazas and shit.
Interesting. I wanted to finish on Ghost Stories before the subject forgets me. When I was married like over a decade ago, like I got into anime because at the time my wife was big into anime, so I was like, sure, I'll watch anime. And I watched like Blood Plus and whatnot and Blood of Last Vampire, and it's like, oh, okay, this is interesting. High School of the Dead, yeah, sure, cool. And then I kind of was just done with anime because none of them seemed interesting. Along comes Hartaru introducing me to Serial Experiments Lane, which I haven't finished that, but that's good. But then Ghost Stories. Holy shit, Ghost Stories. Like, I think one of my favorite lines is one of the kids is describing a like scare, something that happened before, and the line I think was they were scared, they became so scared they turned into idiots. And it's like, that's a line. That's a fucking line in that show that they just ad-libbed out the ass, and it was so great. It was so wonderful. I want to watch more of it, but I keep getting distracted by life.
The messed up stuff is the people that did that, half the people that did those ad-libs are the same ones that went out and canceled a bunch of other voice actors.
Oh, that's dumb. That's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
is that,
oh my god,
Do this
Shiriko,
questionable
you should
shit, but you
should go talk to that girl with your skibbity riz.
But yeah, I will say that Skylanders having 5 games is even the 4th game in the Skylanders series was better than the 4th game in the Skate series.
damn, Skylanders. Is that even a thing anymore? I remember that.
No, that was the precursor to fucking Amiibos, man.
Yep. Oh,
No,
yeah.
Amiibos came out
Oh,
same
what?
time Skylanders did.
Yeah, but Skylanders died. Amiibos didn't.
That's true. That's true.
They still sell them, bitches. People still will collect every single one of them damn things, even though they don't use them at all for their games, because they're supposed to be toys that actually have a purpose. But people are like, nah, I just want to collect them.
I just want the thing that's in them. Or now there's the that little orange and white device that you can just hold it on the bottom and then just yank the core material
Oh, the
wirelessly
Flipper
out.
Zero.
Yeah, the Flipper Zero. You just yank it out, all the code out, and then throw it in your account. Oh, hey, you don't have to buy it. Excuse me.
I love that. Yeah, the
Skylanders stopped
people
in
are-
2016.
Damn.
I mean, that shit was literally pay to win.
Yeah.
Like that there is nothing more pay to win than that fucking game, because you buy the game, you really can't do anything. I mean, you can, but you can't really
Kind
do
of,
much,
yeah.
because now you gotta go buy all the toys, you gotta buy all the figures to get all the characters, and it's a cool concept, but too damn greedy.
It was a pretty cool concept, but at least the characters had there was a purpose behind collecting the characters.
Don't give EA any ideas. They might make fucking EA Skate with the skate figurines. Oh, do you want to unlock Rodney Mullen? Buy the Rodney Mullen NFC thing.
Does EA own Activision?
No.
No, that's part of Activision. Oh, that's Blizzard.
Microsoft.
Nope. Well, actually,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Blizzard. Didn't Blizzard buy Activision? And then,
They
No, Activision bought
merged.
Blizzard.
yeah, they merged.
And then Microsoft bought them all.
yeah, 'cause Activision's the one that did Skylanders.
Mm.
It still
Okay.
had better voice acting than Skate.
That's not saying much. The voice acting in Skate is really, really goddamn bad. Like in the old games, it was cheesy, but it was fun. Like when I came up on Rob Dyrdek, you know, I could tell that, you know, it wasn't the best performance by Rob Dyrdek, but I was like, this feels like something that Rob Dyrdek would actually do. Like you literally run up on him and he's like freaking out and like crashing out and shit. I'm like, yep, that's Rob Dyrdek. If you ever watch Fantasy Factory, that's him. 100%.
I wonder if there's gonna be DLC in NASCAR 25 where Cody and others are gonna record, or maybe they'll do updates down the road, because you know how they'll do content updates, and then Cody will go into a studio and he'll say just a bunch of like he'll have his predetermined lines, and then the engineers and whatnot will say, hey, if you want to just like add some stuff, you can, and he'll go into like his you know, he'll do that kind of shit. And
That's
then
why I
we'll
can
get,
mod it in.
or yeah, maybe you can mod it in.
I
That would
still,
be,
I forgot about that game. I still need to buy it just so I can crash him into a wall.
That's apparently what everyone seems to want to do. Who knows that Cody's going to be in the game? It's like, I'm just going to buy it and then crash your ass in the wall. It's like, you know, yeah, actually, he's been trying
4
to.
days before my birthday, or 3 days before my birthday.
I mean, if it gets sales, it gets sales. I mean, it still works.
'Cause it comes
And
out on
what-
November 11th?
Is it made in Unreal? Because if so, it's gonna get modded.
And when's your birthday? The 14th?
Yeah. Huh?
Well, I need to put that in my calendar. Thanks for mentioning that. Scaly's near death day. No, birthday.
Yay, near death day.
Happy one day closer to Death Day. Oh my god, the guy delivering my pizza is named Drake. Oh no, please don't. I'm not underage, Drake. Stay away from me. You're not like us.
Maybe he'll
Here's-
have a Draco, and they'll shoot stuff up.
Here's what you do. You put your oh, you don't have your fabulous clothes, do you? You could go put that on and answer the door.
What, am I fucking gay?
Yes, yes, you are.
Are you? Are you?
I don't know anymore.
You don't know any? Oh,
Maybe.
that's not a bad answer. You're as you get into the 30s, you start asking yourself, what am I? Who am I? What am I? God damn it. Fucking Neil Brain.
The clothes still exist, but it wouldn't look right. I got my beard is on my face, so
That's right. None of us have seen that. That's gonna be shocking the next
I
time.
forgot how old I was for an entire year. That was when I was 28. Couldn't remember how old I was.
I remembered when I was 37 because at every ample opportunity I would say, I'm 37, I'm not old. did that the entire goddamn year. I just quoted that line from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And then I turned 38 and I got sad.
I'm gonna turn 48.
Old as hell.
Not
Fucking
over the
dust.
mountain. I can see it from there.
You'll do what?
Said it's not over the mountain, but I can see it from there.
Yep. I'm not far behind. I'm trying to catch up. Maybe. I don't know.
You know what? I'll just stop aging. That way you guys can catch up.
Let me
Yeah,
know how you
tell me how that
figure
works
that
out.
one out. Yeah, I want to know the trick.
Finds the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
Fountain of Youth is playing with toys.
What
That-
happens
yep.
if you go to the fountain of youth and you dip only your penis in it?
It becomes inverted.
You solve ED.
I don't think that would solve ED.
I think that would
With the
cause it.
I think it would give me a baby dick, which I already do. So I mean, I guess it wouldn't be much of a change, but geez.
Damn.
What happened to you? It's cold outside. It retreated.
Baby, it's cold outside. They had a whole new definition of that song.
Yeah, that's what that song was actually about. He was trying to explain to her why his penis was shrunken.
We canceled it for the wrong reason. Damn. Yep.
But they canceled that song.
So, there was an attempt to cancel Baby It's Cold Outside, but I think the same year or like 1 year off, the wet ass. Bonzi, are you okay? What? Bonzi, y'all saw that, right? You'll see that soon here. Bonzi. Oh, Bonzi, you tried to climb up and you failed. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bonzi. Do you want to?
Bonzi is a cat failure.
Come here. Ah, here you go. Yeah, see, there. You hear that shit? You hear that goddamn shit?
Harris sabotaged her.
Yes, you say hello to everyone, Bonzi. I need to.
I sabotaged her. I oiled up the thing she was trying to jump on.
You oiled up the glass table.
Yes. I put baby oil on it. Diddy sends his regards.
Okay. Bonzi, come on over here. Diddy sends his regards. No. Bonzi, you're like getting your fur all over everything.
Fight him.
Are you
Fight
okay?
him. Teach him to make you look dumb.
I mean, I already look done. See, I can't even say words properly. I'm already dumb. Bonzi's wonderful. You okay? No
Yeah,
injuries?
Bonzi doesn't have the twitchy tail.
Yeah. Thankfully, that
Prentice-
fucking truck took
Prentice
off.
has a twitchy tail.
Oh,
Always twitching.
It's pizza time.
cool. You're gonna share with us, right?
Yeah, sure. I'll boot up the teleportation device right now.
Yeah,
I've got-
just push it into the
I've got
monitor.
let's see, we got bacon,
Ooh,
pepperoni,
good.
chicken,
Ah, yes.
extra sauce, and buffalo sauce,
Ooh.
and jalapenos.
Oh. That is nice.
Because somebody wants to cry when they use the bathroom tonight.
Buffalo sauce. Come
No,
on,
Bonzi,
I'm not
come on.
Spicy.
No, Bonzi. No,
What are
not
you
right
afraid
now.
of jalapenos.
Jalapenos aren't spicy either. I eat those by themselves sometimes.
And is that why you blast your ass at 12 at night? I don't know if you do that.
That's why I have hemorrhoids.
Oh, okay. So note to self, don't eat jalapenos raw. You will have hemorrhoids.
I don't know if I have
Bonzi,
hemorrhoids. All I know is that my ass bleeds. I thought it was just my period.
Well, you gotta lay off the HRT. 'Cause
Hey,
that's
send you
apparently...
to Michigan. Tampon Tim will take care of you.
What?
Send me to the sundown town.
No. Bonzi, Fonzie, come on. You're kind of being a lot. Come on.
But you don't want to go to Vidor, Texas, or Comanche,
No.
Texas?
I'm going to Detroit tomorrow. I don't know. I want to stay right here if I can. Well, maybe not right here. I'd like to go
Detroit
somewhere else.
is like the opposite of a sundown town. That's where the white people are in danger.
It's the sun up. It's a fucking sun up town. Yep. Damn. Do I have?
Oh,
Yeah.
I spent $132.
Wait, what's $132?
The 4 Transformers Masters of the Universe crossover figures.
Wow. Holy
They're
shit.
$33 a pop. There's 4.
You
of
have
them.
to get all 4 of them at once.
It's like Pokemon, man. You got to get them all.
Figurines. I want my Bumblebee toy that I got from a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Bumblebee sucks.
You shut the fuck up. I'll fight you right now. Live on Pixel Talk.
As he's got pizza in his mouth.
Yeah, and you're about to have this fist in your mouth. You do not talk shit about bumblebeans.
We are now, apparently.
A horrible, horrible death.
No, you shut your goddamn mouth. What do you stand for? Optimus Prime?
He knows the
It's not
lore.
Bayverse plan. Yeah. Bayverse Prime was Ragemus Prime.
Oh.
He was way in the Bayverse that he was in the cartoon. He's stoic.
Bayverse Prime
leader.
was angry, pissed off, and not what
I
Optimus
would be
was
too
about.
if I was Optimus Prime. His own brother turned on him.
Oh, I didn't know this.
'Cause-
Just learning about this.
Isn't Megatron his brother?
No.
I thought he
I
was his
didn't-
brother.
See, this is why you fail.
Okay,
gonna
so
look
what
this
are they
up.
then? Yeah, what are they then? Are they just like
They're rivals.
co-workers? Right, okay.
Wait, I
It's
must
like-
look this up.
Is it like
Oh,
General
okay,
Zod
he's not.
and Kal-El? They're just like the same species. They're not related.
They are typically described as former brother in arms or comrades who became sworn
Yeah.
enemies due to ideological differences. Although I watched an entire I guess theory video about why, if you think about it, in the Bayverse, maybe Optimus Prime wasn't such a good guy.
No, he really was not.
Mm.
He was angry, pissed off, and would do whatever it is that was necessary to get the leg up.
On top of that, they were
He
also
would
trying to argue why Megatron might not have been too wrong.
Megatron's been wrong. Peace through tyranny doesn't work.
War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength.
Your favorite Transformers character, then?
Mine?
Yes.
I've always been a fan of Starscream.
Wow, siding with
Ooh.
the enemy?
Thank you.
Dude, Starscream is one evil son of a bitch.
What Starscream? What about Soundwave?
I got
Soundwave Soundwave's clever, but he's more of a follower than he is a guy that just kind of goes out and does his own thing.
Simps for Megatron.
Starscream at least has ambitions.
I guess, but he's still a simp.
I'm learning a lot right now.
It depends
Look.
on where you're going. If you're going off the cartoon, he's a coward. If you go off of the comics, he will do what he has to try to preserve himself, but he gets his ass kicked by everybody in the comic eventually, but he gives as much as he takes.
Starscreamer or Optimus?
Starscream. Starscream is
Okay.
brutal in the comics.
I
Wow.
did not like his boss fight in Transformers Armada. If you remember when I played that game, that boss fight kind of sucked.
That
He
was
would just fly. He would just fly at you, and you had to just kind of like whittle him down with like gunfire. There was a strat apparently, but it seemed like it was not the best strat.
damn.
Yeah.
Was he even-
Starscream
was he
is
even-
way smarter and more clever in the comics than he's ever been portrayed in the G1 cartoon.
Was he even a prominent character in the Bayverse? I can't remember.
Not that I can recall.
Not really. They made him a lackey.
Oh, really? Is he just like an
That's
Igor
about right.
type
Hey,
lackey?
he's survived through, what was it, two or three of the movies before he finally died.
Hmm.
But in the movies, he died like a bitch too. So
Damn. Well, it wasn't really about the Transformers. It was about Sam Witwicky. Are you
Well,
Sam Witwicky?
It was, and then it finally became about Mark Wahlberg. Not even Mark Wahlberg's character, just Mark Wahlberg.
No, just Mark Wahlberg. What
Mark
was
and
it?
the Monkey Bunch.
Wasn't there like a scene where like he popped open like a beer or something?
I don't remember.
It was like an obvious product placement. Like he just whipped a random drink out and just took a swig of it with the,
You mean like
the
this?
label full on display in the camera.
I don't remember.
Like that? Where I show off my Essentia. Not sponsored, regretfully.
Yeah, I kind of like that. But just imagine that there's autonomous super sentient robots fighting around you and the city is crumbling under war. And Mark Wahlberg's like, I gotta drink some Coke.
Yep. No, I regret that I actually gave the first. Well, I watched the first three.
Before you even finish that, the first three were good. After the departure of Shia LaBeouf, then that's when it got kind of meh.
I tolerated the next two. I tolerated the next two like I tolerated episode 2 of Star Wars. After that, like I didn't care. But then someone convinced me to go see the Mark Wahlberg one because Sam's not in it. It's gonna be different. All right, fine. You know, it was probably my ex, one of my exes. They wanted to go see it, and I was just like bored. It's like it's a Mark fucking Wahlberg movie. Like there's nothing unique about this at all. Mark is just doing Temu Sam Witwicky. And I really like nothing else changed really. Optimus was the same, which Peter Cullen is great. He's still rocking it.
He's just Optimus Prime in the movie is just angry, bitter, and pissy
Yeah.
the entire way through it. It's just that's not Prime's character.
And that's where I suppose I would ask a
Trying to go for a
question.
more grounded, reimagining of Optimus's character.
It's not
I feel
Angry?
like-
grounded. Optimus's
like-
character, the whole thing for Optimus's character is to stand up and fight for what you believe is right, and to not compromise on your ideas or your morals. And he compromised those morals every fucking step of the way. And he was willing to sacrifice everyone in order to accomplish his goals.
In the films?
But
In
I
the
mean,
films.
but at the end of the first one, he was willing to kill himself in order to destroy Megatron with the Allspark.
That could have been a studio note for all we know. He has to
But
sacrifice himself.
But Sam
Too little, too
decided to
late.
take it upon himself and force the Allspark into Megatron's chest. So got kind of lucky there.
With movies like that, all I see typically is studio notes. I can't help it. I want to see a well-written movie, but I don't even see Michael Bay's like directing style. Like I look at The Rock and I see, okay, this is a Michael Bay movie, but I look at the Transformers, I just see studio notes everywhere. You know, just sticky notes of studio notes. This has to happen. That has to happen. This has to happen.
It's definitely a Michael Bay film. Lots of explosions.
It probably is.
But none of it made sense. I mean, I'm this big, giant transforming robot flying through space. The vacuum of space, the cold, frozen wasteland of space, and I hit Earth, and Antarctica stops me in my tracks. Space being way colder than Antarctica, didn't do shit to me. But now that I'm on this planet, ice is bad. Oh, ice got me.
Who are you referring to? Megatron?
Yeah, Megatron was frozen in a block of ice. Come on.
Didn't they do that after they defeated him or something?
No. He was on ice at the beginning. That's how they found him.
Oh.
He was
I remember that
ice.
like some random people stumbled upon him or something.
Wiki's grandfather or whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't
I
really
forgot
think
about
about that. That is kind of weird that he was flying through space. He was completely okay in the vacuum of space. Gets to Antarctica. Oh shit, this shit cold. Give me a blanket, bro.
Cold was
Frozen
just
water,
it was a,
my weakness.
cold was a dry space. It was a dry no, it was a dry
wouldn't
cold.
Wouldn't water be a problem for them? I don't know what the rules of the Autobots and stuff are. Like, can they go in the water? Can they not? Can they not? I don't know how that works.
In the second one, the Constructicons dive into the Ariana Trench to pull Megatron's corpse out of.
But isn't that because
the
they
ocean.
scan an aquatic like vehicle?
Yeah,
doesn't
they
that,
went
like, change
down
the
as
rules?
giant construction vehicles.
Oh. See, I don't know the rules of Transformers and how that all works. When you scan a vehicle, do you just take on the weaknesses and pros of that vehicle? I don't know how that shit works.
No, you're just a robot in disguise. You don't sit there and go, oh, now that I've got a fucking carburetor, you can't get it wet.
Bumblebee, I have seemed to waterlock my engine.
God damn.
I got water in my gas. Somebody put sugar in my gas tank. Bumblebee, help. Wait, imagine an Autobot's trying to blend in Detroit, and some people, some locals we'll call them, come by and steal his wheels. What does he do then?
I don't know that they're gonna make off with the wheels. Like they're gonna try and remove them, and nothing's gonna happen. They're just gonna end up pulling. He's gonna start transforming the moment that the first attempt at removing the lug nut starts. It just, what are you doing? Get out of here, puny human.
To be fair, as we saw from the first film, when Bumblebee first started as an old Camaro, somehow he was able to make himself break down. I don't know how the fuck he done that. Somehow he made his own engine break down. Because he was trying to help our boy Sam out, get the girl, you know?
Boy, to get Megan Fox to bend over.
Hey, are you complaining?
I wasn't complaining. I was just saying it was a ploy. It worked.
Hey, she knew cars, man. She started saying car stuff, and Sam's dick almost shot off his body.
Can I ride you home? Yeah, that's
like,
stupid ass.
So what? A girl knows cars?
Apparently, an entire generation had never seen My Cousin Vinny. Is that what it was? Yeah.
Sure.
It was a woman in that film who, it's the court scene, and I think it was like cross-examination or something. Or no, it was an expert key witness. And this lady who's just got, she got the most just New Jersey accent out there. I don't know where my voice is going with that, but like I think the state prosecutor is just trying to grill her, saying, does this work with this? And this lady's like, no, that's not possible. And then she just goes off, the 1962 this and 1964 were separated by this, and they had this different thing, and the whole court's just like,
The
wow.
1964 model of the blah 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 was actually electronically fuel injected, not carbureted, so therefore.
yeah. Yeah, it's one of those, like, and Joe Pesci's just like, just watch this. Yeah, that goes way back before I think Megan Fox was even born, probably. Maybe. But, nope, Megan Fox was the first one. She was the first to do it all, maybe.
Oh,
Hi, Bonzi.
here's a deep cut. People would remember that in King of the Hill, at the first of the series, Luann was actually portrayed as being somebody who had a deep knowledge of cars. It was only later on that they made her into a dumb bimbo slut.
So she lost her knowledge of cars?
Apparently, they changed
That's
her
sad.
character.
That's sad.
Literally, there was like a scene where like she like looked at Hank's truck and knew what to do instantly.
I don't like when a character needs to get dumbed down for the sake of plot. Makes me lose interest in the show.
I don't. For that, we wouldn't have gotten great episodes. Remember the one where she's like dating that much older guy who's like has like a meat business or something, and then near the end, the guy dresses up as a fucking pig and like chases after her, and he ends up on his own conveyor belt and then gets impaled by the machinery.
I saw more episodes of Daria than I did of King of the Hill.
Oh, come on. What's wrong with you goddamn northerners, man?
We're from the north. We suck. Well, I suck. I won't speak for
Yeah.
anybody else.
I definitely fucking suck. Oh, I don't identify with King of the Hill because I live in the goddamn filthy north. Fucking goddamn Yankees. I swear to God.
The north isn't great. It's not great. I was just hearing, I was listening to some videos I was getting ready today, and apparently Washington has instituted like a 37% tax. Have you heard this shit, Scaly?
The South will rise again.
Maybe. But have you heard this shit, Scaly? What the state's apparently proposing in business taxes or something?
Taxation is fraud, is theft.
But yeah, that was a thing I heard, and Microsoft had apparently had some kind of town hall that their like CEO or one of their people was very against the taxes, and I just thought, all right, how much of a real
They don't pay the taxes anyways.
well, that's what I was wondering. It's like, how much of a facade is this?
What? I see there's one going in about marijuana buying or purchasing marijuana.
It would have had to do with businesses because it was enough to make one of the higher end Microsoft people go and just completely, like, he's on video. He's talking about, oh, Washington's going too far with their taxes and businesses are going to leave. And I'm thinking, well, what taxes are they? Like, do they affect you? Or are you just like pretending to be offended for other people? Because you make so much money that you just lay off people in your game division, not because they're failing, but because, well, it's easier just to lay off 6,000 people than deal with the paying the overhead. Like, we'll just take that loss. We
We'll
won't
pay taxes anyways. Businesses have so much money, they find every goddamn loophole in the U.S. tax code. They'll put like an offshore fucking business somewhere else, or they'll do literally anything.
Yeah.
Whatever saves them money, or moving their operations to Texas so they don't have to pay state tax. That's why Elon Musk did what he did. The only person that we accepted here with open arms was Louis Rossmann.
Yeah,
He
it's
understood.
all for recreational marijuana and cannabis-infused products that are subject to this 37% tax. all other businesses other than retail cannabis, following taxes don't apply. None are
Damn.
set at 37%.
Well, I always said the government was going to try to make their money off that weed somehow.
So
Yeah.
the Microsoft
It'd make
guy,
even more if they allowed those businesses to accept credit cards.
oh
Like,
jeez,
accept
yeah,
credit
But no, you have to pay in cash.
yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
Who
you
the
didn't know
fuck
that?
carries around cash?
That's
So-
why they've
so there's-
got ATMs outside in
Yes.
the little.
What's the point of making you do
All
cash?
right, so my ex was big on marijuana smoking, and
Mm.
so I would have to drive her up to the thing, and the business had one of those little partition things where you'd walk in through the set of the front set of doors, and then there'd be a closed off lobby, and in the closed off lobby they'd have an ATM, and then you'd go through that closed off lobby into the shop itself so you could make your purchases.
Yeah.
Washington state, for example, and I'm pretty sure every other state, no one is allowed to accept debit cards. You cannot use debit cards
No
But
debit, no
why,
credit.
though? Doesn't make any sense.
because it would hurt the brand image if you're able to
Oh my god!
purchase
Not this again! It's the
drugs
porn
and-
games all over again.
It's
Yep.
been like that before the porn game, sir.
It was actually, yeah. When it was still
So
medically,
it would hurt businesses to be using, to allow their cards, their debit cards to be used to make those types of purchases.
Shit, if they only knew what people were actually using their debit cards for.
Chase Bank
Probably,
is more than
probably
willing
swiping across
to
a stripper's ass.
probably. Chase Bank is more. I'm just pulling Chase because it's just the first one to pop in my head. Bank of America, all these other are more accepting of their users going to purchase porn, via video, toys, whatever. They're more accepting of that kind of loot process, hell, alcohol, than they are of accepting the, what is it, 1.5% versus Amex's 2.5% merchant charge on weed. No one wants to allow that for whatever reason. There's this stigma of we
Amex,
can't.
Amex allows you to buy weed?
No, but if they would,
God damn it.
because Amex is one of.
Nobody's allowed to use cards. It's one of the things
Nope.
that they've been fighting for, is to be able to use debit cards.
Yeah, I
and get card readers
thought
in
I was
those
gonna
shops.
get the opportunity to glaze Amex there as an Amex
No.
card holder myself.
Nope,
Uh,
you can't buy weed, but you can get a Clam Smasher 9000.
True, I can literally go on Amazon right now and buy something to shove so far up my ass that I will be tasting it through my throat. But God forbid I buy me some weed.
Welcome, Alan.
Earth's herbs, you know what I mean? God's herb.
Steve,
Or-
Welcome,
makes no
Steve. We're talking about nonsense. We're talking about, well, Ginger's talking about sliding his Amex through someone's crack and buying obscure things with it. Welcome, Alan. This is.
I don't think. I don't think
he's
this
still
clan-
bitter that he can't get a lap dance when he does that.
I don't think a clam slammer is obscure anymore. I think everybody knows about the goddamn clam slammer.
Do you take credit, honey? You do? Swipe this between those cheeks.
No, these prostitutes and strippers probably got a goddamn card reader on their phone now. They'll be like, shit, I always make this joke that the day that fucking homeless people start pulling out the card reader, I'm going to commit violence. In Minecraft, of course, in Minecraft. But I'm going to commit violence in Minecraft. Because I
Sounds normal.
cannot fathom the day where I try to pass a homeless person like, hey, you got $1 I can borrow? I'll be like, sorry, sir, I ain't got no cash. That's okay, I take card. What? No, what the? Get away from me. I need my get out of jail free card. Although usually their go-to these days will be like, well, can you go to the ATM and get? No, I'm not paying the ATM fee to give you some crack money. What is you fucking sick in the? Well, yeah, you're sick in the head, but regardless, are you sick in the head? What the hell's wrong with you? It reminds me of the story I've told 1,000 times, but it still pisses me off to this day. Where I'm parking in goddamn downtown Houston, some goddamn bitch ass with barely any teeth in his goddamn mouth comes up to my window. I roll down the window. Throw him whatever change I had in my goddamn cup holder, because whatever, I don't need it anyways. We don't, toll booths don't take change anymore anyways.
No.
So I give it to him. He's like, I'm like, I hope this helps. He's like, he basically goes and is like, well, what am I gonna do with this? Can't you go to the ATM and get me more? And he starts like crashing out and like tearing, like getting into like tears and shit. I'm just
I got
staring
kids
at him
to
like,
feed.
bro. I was like, bro, please get. I was just like looking at him like, bro, get away from me. It's like, Jesus, mother of God. What a waste of
my favorite
75
thing to do.
cents.
I would commute when I was in my teens. I commute on the ferry and walk in downtown Seattle. And the homeless people learned to give me a wide berth because I would carry a fork. And they'd come up to me and they'd start, it's like, dude, you gotta do change. I'm like, hold on a second. I pull out the fork and I tilt my head like I'm listening to it. And I'd stop and look shocked as I turn to the fork. I'm like, I can't. No, I can't do that. No, what? And I bring the fork back to my ear to listen. Then I kind of look at the guy, look back at the fork a little bit, and then kind of look at the like, are you sure? Are you? And then I just slowly get this weird, creepy, shit-eating, I'm going to kill you grin. The guys learned to just leave this one alone.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean I should gut them and pull their entrails out and eat them?
Oh, no.
street?
You don't tell them what the fork's saying. You just look shocked and go, no, I can't do that. No, that's wrong.
Heavy implication.
They learned real quick. They're like, dude, that's the guy that talks to the fork. Leave him the fuck alone.
The fork
To be
talker.
fair, I don't think I would want to fuck with the guy that talks to a fork either. I think I'm good on that one. Very
Captain
effective.
Fork Whisperer. That is damn good. You know, fork.
Yeah, it fucking worked. You gotta be just a wee bit crazier than they are.
The Forkinator is coming. Run!
You gotta practice the look though. You gotta practice that crazy eye grin look.
Yep.
In the mirror until you get it right. When it creeps you the fuck out, you know you've hit gold.
No, okay. I'm about to look up. Let's see. Homeless people missing in Seattle area. Let me just, I don't want to talk shit, but I might need to start doing some research.
He doesn't live in Seattle.
4chan, get onto it. Look for homeless people that have gone missing.
It's Seattle. It's bound to happen. There's a Dexter somewhere in there.
Well, no, I watched a true crime video about a guy who would just go around killing prostitutes in his area.
Damn.
So basically, Jack the Ripper.
We did have.
I never got into a fight. I'm thankful for that. I've never been in a.
Well, I mean,
last time I got in a fight, I was in high school. Last time I got in a fight, I was in high school, and I got my ass kicked.
Did you have a fork? Maybe you should have had.
No, I did not. I did not have a fork at the time. That's where I went
see,
wrong.
that's your problem. You should have had a fork. You should have that thing on you at all times. You should get a holster for your fork. Actually,
I hadn't.
Can you wait? Let me
I
look up
hadn't
Seattle
learned
law.
about the fork when I was in high school.
Let me look up the Seattle law. Can you open carry a fork?
Probably.
Open you have a duty to retreat.
Duty. Damn.
You actually, I think you do.
Can't even carry a damn fork.
I have a weird story that it's one of those like fork in the roads that could have led to my not being born. Obviously in
fork?
No, something far worse. So in Washington, we had something called the Green River Killer. And my mom was in high school, I believe, around that time. And she was approached by somebody in a car one day. And long story short, she found out later that it was the Green River Killer who was trying to pick her up. And this guy, yeah, my mom essentially narrowly fucking escaped the clutches of the Green River Killer and almost became a victim of his. But by pure fucking happenstance, there was other people that were passing by in the town. And she used to tell me this, like, she first told me this story, I think, in my teens. And she didn't really realize, I think, the implications until I told her one. So I was at the age and I said, you know, Mom, had that shit gone in a totally different way, I would not be here right now. You would not fucking be here right now. Like, things would have gone completely different had that fucker gotten what he wanted. And she's like, yeah, totally. I would not be here right now. So, yeah, the fork in the road, interesting thing.
Can I get I need that machine like in Futurama where you can look at every what if scenario and the implications of every what if.
A Doctor Strangeism, yeah.
What if Karis's mom was a victim of the Green River Killer person thingamajigger and he never existed? And it turns out like the world is like in world peace. We have like 22nd century looking cities and flying
it's
cars,
my fault.
jets and shit. Yeah,
It's all my fault because I got born.
Damn it, Karis! It's all your fault.
We are suffering under bullshit tyranny because of me. Damn, I need to move to Iceland.
Karis's fault.
Yep, I need to move to Iceland. It's fine. Iceland is beautiful. I know, down. I know, damn indeed. Hey, you go ahead and cancel it.
No more Halloween, which means no more of that candy corn you love.
Damn it! Oh, no, I'm ordering that shit now. You can't fucking stop me. I want my.
He's gonna order a whole goddamn drum of candy corn.
Yeah, some people order a 50-gallon drum of lube. You know, Diddy style. No, I'm ordering a 50-gallon drum of, what is it? Blackberry cobbler candy corn. Where the
what? Different flavors? I thought there was only candy corn.
You have been living in a rock, my good sir. There is different flavors. Black.
There's crap corn, and then there's flavored crap corn.
There's also shit corn. But sorry, we're not in India.
That's extra fiber.
Oh, got him.
Damn.
And I watched an amazing video by this guy named Ibez or whatever on the Indian fatigue. Man, I feel for the world. I feel for the world. They have a whole like tradition or like festival that they do where they literally like throw cow shit at each other and like have like snowball fights of cow shit and have like a pit where they're all like fucking wrestling in cow shit.
Of course.
I'm like, what the hell? This is the majority of the population right here, technically, because there's more Indians than there is like Americans or pretty much any other race, at least by percentage wise.
I don't even have a. I don't have a quip for that. I got nothing.
That's
just
no
terrible.
Quip for that. They're fucking playing with shit. There is no quip for that. I was like, God damn, that's disgusting. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know some countries do some weird shit, but this is weird shit, literally.
Yes. Weird shit.
It's very fucking weird shit. They also have like companies that try to make soap out of cow dung. And then there was I guess like a spokeswoman for the company who made like a video, air quotes, debunking myths about the product. And it was like, myth number 1, it's unsanitary. She's like, false. We sanitize it and add essential oils and herbs. I'm like, who's gonna tell this bitch that that's not how that works? Yeah, if I take a bottle of 99% isopropyl and I shit in my hand right now, just fucking just rip a fat shit, big old fat turd in the palm of my hand, and I pour that isopropyl all over that turd. If I look under a microscope, there's gonna be still a lot of goddamn bacteria on that bitch. It's just not how it works.
I'm not gonna dissect that. I'm not gonna dissect that. No.
Please don't dissect my poop.
No.
You don't want to know what you're gonna find in there.
No.
Corn, bubble gum. Cause I used to swallow a lot of gum as a kid.
Damn.
Which by the way, it's a myth that does not stay in your stomach for 7 years. That is a fucking myth. It does pass through your body.
Of course it does. It has to leave. Your body's going to.
Bubble.
Now, with that said, you should not swallow a bunch of it because it can clog your arteries.
It can.
If you eat enough of it because it doesn't digest. It basically just passes through your body as is.
Yeah,
so in theory,
you don't want to get
you would get like a blockage.
Yeah, you don't want bubble blockage. Bubble butt blockage. That could be a thing.
No, I want to blow a bubble with my asshole.
You're too lubed up typically for that.
No. We'll work on it. I prophesize that there has at least been one person in the history of man that has blown a bubble gum bubble with their ass. Somebody get on that. I know it has to exist. Everything exists. Everything has happened if you look hard enough.
I doubt there's a Mythbusters episode on that.
I mean, there should be. Can you blow a bubblegum bubble with your ass? I feel like there's somebody has had to have fart bubbles before, you know? Maybe they swallowed a little bit of soap.
This is where your brain goes.
Yes.
You can always sit in the bathtub and you just fart in the bathtub.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's not, I mean a bubble not in water. That goes without saying. Everybody's done that.
There should have been. Yes.
There should have been.
I'm my own air jet.
I don't need a hot tub. I can make my own bubbles.
Wow.
Reminds me of Shrek. Remember, he farted in the mud and he killed the fish.
No, I don't. I don't.
It was like the beginning of Shrek. You know, when they're playing Smash Mouth. Somebody once told me. And he's taking a shower and he literally like rips a big ass fart. And, like,
People remember funny lines from the movie. You remember farting and killing fish in a swamp.
Great discussions. Yes, Alan. Exactly.
I remember all the things. Look, you think I'm autistic? I was in VR chat last night, and a whole group of people got autistically into discussing their favorite lines from SpongeBob.
When aren't you in VR chat?
I've only recently played it again. I was off of it for like 6 months, okay? But then I was looking at my Quest 3 and I was like, well, you seem to be collecting dust. Let's boot up the old VR headset and go watch people fuck each other in VR chat.
Yes, Alan. Totally great discussions. Yeah, I didn't have a whole tight schedule for today. I'm actually, my brain is like already preparing to get on a flight to go to Detroit. So I've just been kind of like, what the hell ever.
Bring your fork.
I know. I gotta bring my fork. Yeah.
We need fork merch.
I used to have merch, but
no. Need a special compartment to hold the fork in the ripped wallet.
Oh, good idea, actually. No, we need like a t-shirt illustration of a guy just talking to a fork. Just for Scaly.
Yeah. Well, why don't we, since we're talking about merch, why don't we get our thoughts on at least one of the things that I have here queued up. Alan, you can even give your thoughts on this. StarCraft miniature game. Topic brought to us by Skytex, which Why isn't Skytex here to help chat about it? I don't know, but that's okay. Yes, if you want to get some physical StarCraft stuff, which I wouldn't actually play with this stuff in a game. I would just like get a Hydralisk and I would just have it sit here on my shelf. Speaking of my
StarCraft is getting into the world of 40K miniatures.
It is. It absolutely is. And it's kind of funny to see it. No, we don't want to do that. I need to recrop my damn thing because
Why did she crop?
Cheaper, so that means
maybe I can't do that. Huh?
Going to be okay. There's going to be similar in the size to the Warhammer figures, but I'm guessing they're probably not going to be doing pewter. They're probably going to be doing all plastic.
I think so.
I shouldn't have eaten that pizza. I feel full.
Did you eat the whole pizza?
No, I ate half the pizza. I can never eat the whole pizza.
Don't eat any more. Yeah, save the rest. But yeah, apparently
save the rest for like tonight, because that's probably what's gonna happen.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, if you like to do the physical Warhammer stuff, you can get some StarCraft, some fun tabletop stuff. It looks like they'll actually have Raynor, Kerrigan, and I don't remember who this was. It wasn't Tassadar. He died in the first one, I think. But yeah, there are already some trials out. I don't know how successful this is going to be, but some people in the miniature scene will absolutely love this. Some people probably already have done this. You probably could go on Etsy or something and find where, oh, you can buy 3D printed StarCraft stuff, StarCraft shit, and go make your own fan fiction games about that. But here's the official version. What's going to be different about it? It's different. I don't know.
Can I still Zerg Rush?
You know what I anticipate a Zerg Rush in StarCraft being is just a 5-gallon bucket with all these Zerg and just pour the fucking thing out on the table.
Yeah, just pour the whole goddamn thing on the table. Be like, damn, gotcha. Zerg Rush, I win.
Roll for initiative. 20. All right.
Hey, you know the good thing about this game? When you're losing, now you can just flip the table. I'm done with this shit.
Just go full Francis, yeah. I'm not gonna do this because I don't do the miniature thing. I know some people who do.
I tried the miniature thing.
You have to paint them all. That's
because I wanted to paint them.
Yeah.
I like the whole idea of painting them and customizing, but it is a lot of work.
Do you want to paint? Do you want to paint like 100 Zergs?
No.
Citadel made bank with the paints.
I would probably get one. Like, I'd get a Raynor, like a pretty good-sized Jim Raynor. I'd probably paint him. It'd be terrible, but I'd paint it. And then I would just like have it sitting over here. When I got the Event Horizon ship, that was 3D printed, and some of the flakes were falling off because, well, it was from Etsy. It's from this guy in Spain. And I got markers that they were paint markers or paint pens, I think they're called. And I would like do little tiny retouches and stuff because most of it was just that gunmetal gray, that 3D printed garbage gray. And so, yeah, I did some little touch-up work there, and I thought, oh, okay, I'm not bad at this. I'm not great, but I'm not bad. But I'm going to do one, and I'm going to do that one really good, and that's going to be it. It's going to sit there. I'm hoping, like, on my new set, I'll actually be able to get the Event Horizon position to where you could see it in the background. It's literally up hanging on the ceiling right now by 3 hooks, so you can't see it, but... yeah, I'd get one of these miniatures of something that I really enjoyed. And that's gonna be it. I'm not one of those that wants 40 of these fuckers and have to repaint over and over and over again, because then it's like, well, do I want to change the color up? Do I want to go with something different? Do I don't know, like, my brain's gonna get bored by like the fifth one.
You buy 40 of them, you paint them all one set of colors, and then when you get tired of that set of colors, you buy another 40 and you paint them a different set of colors, and you feel different armies.
Damn.
Dude,
You don't have much to add to this
guess.
topic, but it's interesting.
I want a miniature of me looking at a pillar and having a PTSD attack.
Why a pillar?
What do you mean, why a pillar? It's the lore.
Okay. I think I get it. I would. I've been looking around. I'm looking around. I have been looking around for like 6 months or more, trying to find someone or some place that I can make either a plushie or a model of my icon, like my logo, the little Metroid skull logo. And either it's gonna turn out really shit, or I would have to find someone and work with them and create like a really good 3D model, and it's gonna cost me probably thousands to do, if not hundreds. And it's like, I want to pay someone maybe $100, make like a template of a plush pillow, and let me just have it here, like, you know, the frozen pea pod. Like, that's all I want.
I know a guy. I can get Capiche to do it.
I'll let me talk with him. I only want something basically about as big as the Essentia bottle water. I only want just the one.
I am going to make you a model.
Oh boy, are they gonna try and nickel and dime? That's the one weird thing. Like, for a good while, I had to really steer clear of VTube artists. They would hunt me down because apparently my logo attracted a bunch of fucking VTube artists who would try and contract their wares and their labor
those
to
are
me.
just bots.
They probably are, but they would find me on Discord, they would find me on Twitter, and I would just have to block them. The first one I tried to like say, hey, no, you know, thank you, I'm good, and but they would, because like they got the hook, they kept going in, and now I'm just like, nope, block. You know, I gave them all of my patience to one, and I have no more patience for any of them. Just like, I will go out to you if you want work, because I want work done. Don't fucking come to me cold calling because, oh, you're gonna do my channel justice with a good logo. No, you're not. I'm not paying you $500 for a logo that, let's be real, AI can't even do anymore. I've tried. No, I'm not gonna buy 40 of these.
They're all bots. It's literally a meme within the VTube community. As soon as you become a VTuber, all of a sudden your Twitter DMs get clogged up with these motherfuckers. Somehow they find you on Discord. I'm just like, bro, I know what I know what you are. You can't fool me. I'm not that stupid.
The really sad part is the most spamming that I got was from who was it? Was it like the Rogue Energy people? Way like a year or two ago, when I was still pushing Rogue Energy, and I actually tried to reach out to them about Cody. Their Discord was just filled with people trying to bot the hell out of everyone's views and like, oh, I'll sell you a whole like 50,000 subscriber account, or I'll get your views up to 50,000, and it's like, no, that's not why we're here. But
Nice try.
no, this is an interesting idea. I wonder why they didn't do this shit 20 fucking years ago. They would have made so much more money, but yeah. What were you gonna say, Ginger?
I don't know, something probably stupid.
Deprofessional. That's why we're here, right?
Yes.
That's fine.
The Deprofessional podcast.
I wonder if I could start just calling it that, but no. Someone else probably beat me to that.
Look it up. There's no way. That's not even a word.
What, deprofessional?
Yeah, that's somebody made up that word.
Oh, it absolutely is. That's a joke that... Where's the fucking first article? Oh, come on, OneNote. Now you're not responding? Fine, you're gonna close out.
Still uses OneNote. You could just use Google Docs.
I use that as well, but I use it for work. Hang on, folks. The one moment that I actually need this shit to work, it actually fucking crashes on me.
I haven't used OneNote since college, when I would obviously use it to take notes for classes, but I would also use it because it just so happened to sync with my Google smartwatch so I could cheat during my tests.
The word comes from this lame-ass article from Bryant Francis. This is back in May. The deprofessionalization of video games was on full display at PAX East. And basically, this fuckface McGee was talking about how games like Schedule 1 Repo and Balatro, which had become very successful, but they're pretty much indie games. They're not mainstream, and so essentially the industry is being poisoned by all this deprofessional slop. This is one of these industry fuckfarts who he's all about sucking the dick and licking the taint of Activision, Microsoft, and these bigger names, and it just like it became. This article just goes forever. The decentralized creative community needs to benefit creative. It is. That's why Schedule 1 made millions of dollars. It was because the indie games are fucking good. They're making good games. They're not relying on publishers. And oh, it's bad for the industry. Fuck the publishers. That's my thoughts on his little bit. I'm getting angry, but
Speaking of publishers, EA getting bought out? Question mark.
Yes, we'll segue into that and get rid of that. EA fucking gets the fact that they're going private. People are going to lose their mind over it and say, no, it's gonna get even worse. I think it's fucking hilarious because it's going to show that investors being involved in video games is a bad idea, but it's gonna happen.
It's still gonna have investors. It's just not gonna be a publicly traded company anymore.
Yep.
And I am a little bit questioning of the investors because they're from Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia has been sticking their thumb in everybody's ass lately. I mean, shit.
Yep.
I don't know if you heard this news that WWE had announced that the first, like, what would be the term? The first WrestleMania that's gonna take place outside of America is gonna be held in Saudi Arabia. Of all fucking places, Saudi Arabia. So I don't know how good it is with that. Saudi Arabia is the one that's possibly sticking their thumb in EA's ass, because I don't know, man. I don't know if I like that future. That doesn't sound like. It seems like there's some ulterior motives here.
Also, who else would have the money to drop 50 billion? This actually makes sense. Saudi Arabia's been trying to rebrand its image since like the 2010 with the whole. No, it's not. They're always going to be. Their largest commodity is always going to be oil. They're trillionaires over there. They don't get taxed the same way that we do. It's why you're able to actually go into Saudi Arabia, as long as like you understand the language and you understand the culture. Any one of us could fucking go over there and become a millionaire. We have to understand that. Like, that's what the Saudis and I mean,
that is literally a plot of the new King of the Hill, that Hank and Peggy went to Saudi Arabia to one of these little like communities or whatever. I guess that's a real thing in Saudi Arabia, where they have like these communities set up. They're essentially like a suburban early 2000s like city or whatever, and he went there and did like propane stuff for Saudi Arabia in order to earn lots of money for retirement.
Oh, look in the chat. Oh, you just drew that? You did just try that. Wow.
That's not. I don't know if we can print that one.
No, that's also that's some nudity there. I'm not going to show male nudity on the stream. But
Penises.
It's a stick figure.
But there's
Ginger wanted a picture of him freaking out at a pillar. There we go.
What did you do with my hands?
Don't worry about it.
Oh wow. Okay, maybe I will share it.
Why am I wearing like
2000?
Why am I wearing like Danish wood shoes or whatever? Hargen.
I'm gonna show this for a moment, just a fucking moment. Where is it?
I'm fucking wearing the shoes from that one
There we
episode
go.
of SpongeBob, where the Halloween episode.
Just fit it to screen and boop, there it goes. Okay. There you go, Alan. You got to enjoy it a little bit. But yeah, Saudis, they would have 50 billion to
There is a Ginger freaking out as he goes into a pillar.
Yeah.
Those pillars can never escape me. I see them in my fucking nightmares.
Keep them away from me. Pillars have a big foundational thing in the Masonic group, and I used to hear that word all the time.
Foundational. I see what you did there.
Yes. Yes. Ha ha ha. So now it's like, oh, we are the three pillars. It's like, oh my god, you have no idea what the fuck you're referencing, but whatever. What was that?
Huh?
You cut
broke
yourself
your
off.
microphone.
Oh,
He
I guess
did.
my noise isolation didn't keep my crash out in.
Nope.
God damn it,
You
noise
literally-
isolation. It's too good. It's so good that it doesn't let me freak out.
Yeah, it's anti-crash out. It absolutely is.
Pillar thunk.
Yeah, Saudi's gonna buy out EA, which I don't care. Like, legit, I don't fucking care. I have checked out of so many AAA companies. I just sit there with popcorn like George Carlin, and I just like, what you gonna do, EA? What you gonna do? Ooh, that's a weird one. Ooh, I'm gonna eat some popcorn. Yeah, that's me and EA and all these big companies. I say do it. Go private and watch and see how much change, how much more business driven this company will go. It will go full Embracer times 50, probably, if that's the case. And I will just laugh. I don't really have an invested stake on whether I wanted to or not, because I'm not part of it. It's gonna be a fantastic view, though.
There are plenty of other companies out there making games that I will play.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, the next Battlefield game is gonna be you're gonna be playing as Saudi Arabia, taking down literally every other country as the infidels.
You know, that's very possible. You look at Hollywood and you see how China is portrayed in a lot of films. Like, what was it? Moonfall had Chinese money and then fucking Kaspersky money. And you see the shoe-in, just the absolute fucking chiseling shoe-in of, oh, Kaspersky is on a billboard in the United States, or Kaspersky is on the fucking startup splash screen, or the Chinese. There's a line in the film where, oh, the Chinese lent us these things that we're going to use for this plot point. Like, we know from COVID the Chinese would let us fucking die. They would not help us. That's not how this shit works.
It'd be Battlefield Code Dev Wars or Game Dev Wars.
Yep.
China number one.
You have to go in and take EA Studios. Oh no, it's Ubisoft. Defend the parking lot.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be playing in the next Battlefield game. You're gonna be playing as EA under Saudi Arabia, and you're just gonna be shooting Rayman and Ghost Recon, and Sam Fisher is gonna get shot in the face.
Take
Oh,
out the
damn.
Ubisoft game devs before they fire them.
And then they're gonna have the Rapids doing a Zerg rush on you. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. I'm so hyped.
There's one of the most egregious forms of like a country meddling in a production that most people don't know, but it's just like so egregious, was actually this low budget film with Steven Seagal and Mike Tyson. It was called China Businessman, I think. At least that was like the American translation. And the film, in short, is basically about building cell towers. It was going to be 3G, but no, they want to do 5G. And you think, oh, it's a movie about building cell towers, but it has Steven Seagal and Mike Tyson in there, so there's going to be fighting. And in the last like 15 years or so of Seagal's career, he's had it in his claws that he's never able to lose. He can barely ever get hit. He wears his own outfits. He can't lose. It's like fucking Vin Diesel and all those other people. Like, they can't be seen as bad. Well, apparently China had so much money invested, and they gave zero fucks about what they wanted with Seagal, that there's a fight between Seagal and Tyson, which you think, oh wow, like it's kind of like in I think it was IP Man 3 or 4, where Donnie Yen fought Mike Tyson. That was a damn good fight. You didn't know who was gonna lose, but it's like, that was kind of cool to watch. It ended up being a stalemate because Donnie Yen has a lot of respect for Mike Tyson, and Tyson's a cool guy, so they had a stalemate. But in Business Chinaman, you see almost the exact moment where they cut out Steven Seagal. Like, they filmed the 8 hours or 12 hours that they needed for him, and then they replaced him with the thinner, smaller, and more agile stuntman who absolutely got his ass kicked and showed that Mike Tyson won the fight. And there's a channel called Jason Brandt, who they're like a lower tier, lesser known tier of RLM type stuff. They're not lesser, but they're just lesser known. And they're watching this movie, and this is a channel that they've watched like every fucking Steven Seagal movie in goddamn existence. And they're watching this and they're like, dude, Steven Seagal just fucking lost a fight in history. I think since maybe the 1980s, but it was so blatantly cheesy that you could tell Chad was just like, we don't fucking care what your contract says. You can go home, Steven. We'll bring in the stuntman and finish the fucking fight for you. And it's so, yay China. Like, they're having people hold the flags. They're like, the Chinese anthem is playing. It's just like, China is so great. And it's just like, oh my God, it's so cringy. It's laugh worthy. Don't watch it. Go watch the Jason Brandt.
China is incredibly racist against black people.
Yes, they are, and yet they framed Mike Tyson to have won this fight, and it's like, yeah, you go watch.
He's the good black guy.
Legitimately, China has this thing against black people, man.
They do.
They absolutely hate them.
Based.
There's a channel called Serpents Today.
Wait, so what you're saying is they had black fatigue long before we did?
Yeah.
I don't even know that they got to black fatigue. I don't even know
they never hit black fatigue because they never let black in the country.
No. Like, people know.
They banned black. No black chairs, no black nothing.
Oh, yeah, golden brown.
Wait, is there Chinese rap? That's a thing,
yeah.
Right?
There's a rap for everything.
Hey, wait a minute. That's hypocritical. You
No,
can't have
it's
Chinese rap if you don't like black people. What the hell?
What are you talking about? you never let the black people in, so you don't know that you're culturally appropriating anything.
Exactly.
The CCP knows. Winnie the
Of
Pooh
course they
ass
do.
knows.
Winnie the Pooh does know, yes.
My social credit score just dropped by like 1,000.
Only in China. Only on Weimu.
I'm getting killed on sight if I ever step foot in China.
Go watch. It's probably several months old, but Serpents a Day.
Yeah, that Ginger's the new black, so
it probably is.
I'm
But
sure.
Serpents a Day lived in China for like 15 years. This guy is a former bodyguard, and I think he might have even been in the British military. I can't remember, but he's one of those that he is very anti-China. Because he lived in that fucking country, and he talks about how China is racist out the ass. This idea that America is the most racist country on the planet, the Chinese government encourages racism against black people. The fucking CCP encourages this shit, and it is the nastiest thing ever. People give shit about Japan. Japan's prideful. Japan is just like, we are proud of us. We are number one, but
Actually, they're letting in Indians right now, or they're trying to strike a deal to let in Indians.
They are, yes, but not China, but Japan.
There's gonna be so much shit.
it's not going to happen.
And I'm not worried about it. But
With the way that Japan works, if you're not contributing anything for the country, for the people, you're not going to be there for very long.
no, they want useful people. You're gonna help build
And
the country up
people-
or get out.
People will push you out.
The Yakuza will take care of them.
I think that actually is a thing. I'm not sure, but I think that actually is a
No,
thing.
I mean that seriously. The Yakuza will take out the trash. The Yakuza are not to be fucked with.
It's like
they've got Japanese police in their back pocket.
Well, it's like South Korea.
and
They're the South Korean version of that, when that one influencer who was just being a nuisance, and random people found him because they know the country's not that big, so you basically can watch the stream and go, oh yeah, that's the corner of this and that, and you can go and
Johnny
find
Somali,
somebody.
They were spawn trapping him. He leaves his hotel. He leaves the HQ in Battlefield. He's already getting killed on sight.
Yep, he
And I find
got
it-
spawn trapped.
As soon as he exits the hotel, hey, what's up, bitch? And he just beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, those countries don't fuck around. They you mess with them, they will mess back. And
Based. If we can learn a thing or two from the Koreans and the Japanese.
it's a double-edged sword.
You've got
If only we
got
didn't bomb
one
them.
group of people that sit there and go, "Oh, we need to be like them." Okay, well, if we want to be like them, then we need to look at their policies for immigration and all this other stuff. Oh, no, don't look at that.
No, not that part. Not that part. This other part.
Just blindly open up everything and just let anybody walk around wherever they want to walk around.
That's a topic for a dinner table, right?
That's not how you
At Thanksgiving.
Yes.
All right, Grandpa's going on his dementia-ridden racist rants again. Grandpa, shut up and eat the goddamn peach cobbler.
That acts. I won't
I want to
bring up my grandpa. He wasn't super racist, but he was just racist enough to where he didn't hold anything back. He didn't use like obscene language, but he would direct his insults directly. He didn't beat around the bush. It's like, he had some words.
He just sounded like he didn't have any shits to give.
Exactly. He didn't have shits to give.
A black guy comes in the house. Hey, what's up, Blackie?
Well, my grandpa was.
Grandpa didn't mince words.
No, he didn't mince words. That's exactly it. He'd been around a while. He was in construction, so he dealt with some bullshit. So when I would hear him go off about people like Colin Kaepernick and whatnot, I just laughed. It's just like, damn, Grandpa, you say what you mean. Holy shit, you say what no one else on the internet was willing
Did your
to.
grandpa fight in the war?
No, he was old enough to, but no, I don't think he ever did.
Damn, I'm about to say, if he fought in the war, I'd be like, you know what? Justifies, you know, he fought for the country. He can be a little bit racist. That's okay.
I think he had the opportunity to go to Vietnam, but because he was half native or something like that, he had the option to not do that. It was some logistic bullshit to where he wasn't obligated to go. So he didn't.
Damn.
They had one
Lucky.
of my grandpas was in tank battalion. My other grandpa wasn't able to serve, so he did the mechanic. He was in the mechanics pit, so he was fixing cars, tanks, and all the other shit.
I could get out of the draft because I have diagnosed mental disorders.
I actually tried for the Coast Guard, but I tried too late. I was too old.
Wait, you can be too old for the Coast Guard or for
You can
any
be too old-
military branch?
Yeah, for the Coast Guard, full-time service cuts off at 37. I was told that by a
perfect pirate ship.
I was told that by a major, who was the recruitment officer, because I was like,
They want them young. They want
They
they want them before their brain is developed so they can mold it.
I think that's partially true. I think another part is the physical. I had talked with someone who actually was in the Coast Guard. Like, they said nothing but like glowing endorsements for the Coast Guard. It's like, okay, maybe I'll try it. And I think it's like, one, the physical like requirements as you go closer to the Coast Guard get less and less. Even though I was already going to the gym, it's like, well, I don't care. I can do pull-ups and push-ups and whatnot. But then, because you're not in the Army, you're not in the Marines, there's that bit, which is there's not nearly as much combat required out of you. So there's not as much physical demand. You're not going to carry 100 pounds of gear on a
Somali
boat.
pirates.
You do that from a distance. There's plenty of footage where the Coast Guard literally is launching explosives at Somali pirates at little riverboats and just explode that shit. It's out there. There's actual videos of it.
We can play World of Warships in real life.
Yeah, apparently. I'm surprised YouTube allows this. Like, there's footage of pirates like approaching this this tanker or some boat, and someone gets like their gun and they just, the damn thing blows up, and I'm like, fuck, that violates some YouTube guidelines. Why is that allowed to be on there? But
I was about to say the Geneva Convention. I think I violated the Geneva Convention.
International waters, no one gives a fuck. It's
right.
No one gives a shit.
You could have gone against Blackbeard himself. Yar, you matey. I got sea booty right here.
Yep. Oh, speaking of pirates, you guys heard the crew's coming back? It's kind of a little bit of an older one.
I watched a video from Black Panther. The community already made a. I thought I brought this up. Maybe it was off stream. That the community has already brought back the original The Crew. I think officially Ubisoft is going to have an offline mode for 2 and for Motorfest. But for the first game, the community had to do the work, and I think they've got it already playable. And I think they're going to try to have private servers for multiplayer in the near future,
which I think is fantastic. This it wasn't Ubisoft, it was Epic that killed off Unreal. Fucking Unreal, the game that put them on the map. They just like, bloop, okay, nope, can't get any more. And then the community came around and it's like, you know what, we're gonna do this ourselves. We don't fucking need you. And they rebuilt it, made new servers, patched a bunch of shit, and then Epic came out and said, you know what, yeah, we'll make it freeware. We'll allow this. It's like, you abandoned it.
The community always comes together. I mean, look at PlayStation Home. I've talked about this on stream. PlayStation Home is like so fucking niche, but the community loved PlayStation Home. So people had to reconstruct it with whatever data they could fucking pull from people's like PS3 dumps, because this game was, I think, mostly all like hosted in the servers. I don't think you really downloaded much of anything. Maybe you had to download some assets, but a lot of it was being served from PlayStation servers. But I guess some people were able to dump the caches and stuff. I don't know how exactly it works, but slowly but surely they've been able to reconstruct the entirety of PlayStation Home just by sheer community autism.
That sounds about right. I was impressed that I was able to make went on a rabbit hole of figuring out one of the developers that I need to look into that was bitching about Silksong was this group of dickwads who was bitching, oh, I have to delay my game because of Silksong. Well, get fucked. I was impressed that I was able to make a private, it was a World of Warcraft server, Wrath of the Lich King server. Specifically, everything from within the expansion of Wrath of the Lich King, which you can't, well, you can now with WoW Classic, but before WoW Classic, you couldn't. You had to either get a private server or you were fucked, because all the lore from Wrath got wiped over when Cataclysm came out, and other than like generic stuff, you couldn't access that storyline. It's like there's stuff in Destiny 1 that is gone now with Destiny 2. You can't access it anymore, except through like videos and wiki articles. But that's stuff like developers.
2, there's stuff in Destiny 2 that you can't access. They've had to wipe.
Yeah.
They wiped a bunch of Destiny 2's content away. Like whole expansions are gone. They wiped over the original story, I think, too.
And like people made that. Literally, people fucking made that, and it's just the publisher is just like, oh, gone. Look at that. We nuked it. Why? Because we can.
It's Bungie. They're kind of incompetent. We thought it was Activision that was holding them back. Nah, it was just Bungie.
Everyone has their the point in which they jump the shark, and Bungie evidently hit it. They had a good run with Halo. The first few Halos were really good. I haven't played any of them since then because Halo's become a can of Coke and I kind of lost interest in it. But I still enjoy the first few. I need to narrow down a time, probably in about 3 weeks, of getting Cody and a handful of others in Halo multiplayer. But I like this. I like when the community proves it is smarter than the developer and the publisher. And that's a fucking hilarious thing, is that developers and publishers think that they know better than the fans. Blizzard literally told a bunch of people, no, you don't want WoW Classic. Don't fucking tell us what we want or don't want. We bought this shit. We know what we want. That's why we bought it. You came out with Pandaria and half the people were like, really? Fucking pandas? Okay. But I love this.
Black did it first.
How so?
Good douche.
So, it's not really applicable, but there was a line that was coined by Blue Stolly. It's like when you first meet someone and when you realize they are just the worst, they have introduced themselves. And that doesn't really apply to developers, but it's like a delayed reaction. Eventually, they become the douche. Oh, is this? No, it's not. I thought it was a Reddit article. So many of these damn articles now are made because of Reddit comments. It's almost like it's I need to make like a bingo card game. Is this article by a Reddit post or a Reddit comment?
Look, being a journalist is hard, okay? If it wasn't for Twitter and Reddit, journalists would have it very, very difficult. They would have to actually do research. Imagine that.
That's true.
Yeah,
Rip to
Same
their
thing with me.
ChatGPT
I
also
rely on
helps
Twitter.
them.
Huh?
The ChatGPT also helps them out.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like creators who rely on kiwi farms, but they never dare cite them in the description because they don't want to give them credit. I'm like, I know where you got this from. You're not slick.
Yep. Alan says, even if it wasn't a game I was interested in, it's still great to see. It is, because if that means that game was saved and brought back from death, that means other games out there that you or I are interested in could also be saved. I'm waiting for like Jedi Academy to go the way of the Dodo, but for the developers to say, you know, or not developer, but the community to say, you know what, no, we're bringing this back. Which there already actually is a like fan patch to do. I think it's for like the single player mostly. You can't really connect to other servers with this patch, but you can go through the single player with this patch on there, and it fixes a bunch of graphical stuff. It enhances the graphics a bit and does a bunch of balancing stuff, which I think it was like 1.3 patch annoyed a bunch of people. I remember it annoyed me. They changed. I played that game when it first came out, when it was in its prime, and 1.3, if I remember correctly, that like broke a bunch of shit in terms of balancing, and people were waiting for the next patch, and the developers like, nope, we're happy with it. Fuck you. All right, I guess we go fuck ourselves then. Yeah, communities know how to fix shit. It's why the fucking Half-Life 2 apparently still has stuff going on. Yeah, these guys,
they're selling it for $20. I thought they said they can't sell it for $20.
Yeah, what happened? I don't remember if this is the guy that said, "Oh, I can't give it away for free," but Takana Interactive was one of the people that was bitching about Silksong, which I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that given what he's showing here, he might have wanted to charge $30 or $40 for this.
I mean, no, ain't nobody paying 30 or 40 bucks for a early access niche game like this. Come on, it's just No Man's Birds.
It is. It's totally No Man's Birds. Fucking yeah. Jeez, goddamn. Bird Tactics. Yeah.
Birdemic.
Bird Demo. No, if it was Birdemic, they would like it would be dim, like it was on power saver mode.
The seagulls would look really, really bad.
Yep. It'd just
When
be
when the woman says hi in the cafe, it's gonna like blow your eardrums out.
Hi. What can I get for you?
This was the worst audio dubbing I've ever heard in my life. I made films in college. They weren't that fucking bad.
Yeah, like RLM did a review on that, and I remember thinking back to like the fun, stupid times when I was a kid and didn't have a life, or maybe I did have a life, and like you get the camcorder and you want to do like a little action sequence. I think it was the Panasonic, and you had the viewfinder, and there was the rocker back and forth where you could roll the footage back of what you did, and you essentially would edit in the camera. So you could cut out the part where somebody said like action or go or stop, and like that's how you edited your film, is like, and it would play in real time. So you just like have to get your mark. You couldn't do another take, roll the camera back and go, how about let's do that again? Like, you're going over the footage again, just like do another fucking take, but instead, hi, what can I get for you? No, only take one.
I couldn't tell if like they dubbed that in, or like there's gotta be an explanation for why that happened. There ain't no fucking way. Never had that happen in any of my student films.
The only thing
we had boom arms and everything on our sets. We had like fucking shotgun mics on boom with a portable like XLR recorder. or whatever.
See, that's
we had all kinds of shit.
But see, that's the thing. You had a microphone that was not built within the camcorder. You know, that take with the camcorder, you heard the hum of the equipment of the fucking camcorder. So they couldn't even go borrow or rent for like $20 for a day. And it was the 90s. You could borrow shit cheap. You couldn't borrow anything. You couldn't even like get a tape recorder and have it there and then try and compare the shit if you had an editor later on. Like, lazy is what I think that was. Cause oh my god, that take is magical.
Great film.
That's an example of what not to do. It's a film that is necessary to exist so that film teachers, yeah,
or what to do, because it's now gone into film legend. Like, it's gone down in the film Hall of Fame. Maybe not for the right reasons, but one could ascertain that maybe he did it exactly the way he should have.
People wonder about that with Neil Breen. They absolutely do. Like the newest, I mean, it's been a couple years, maybe a year at least now, but Neil's put out like 6 films in 20 years. For those who don't know, Neil Breen is a filmmaker from Las Vegas. He makes notoriously bad films. His dialogue is worse than AI. Like, AI can put together a reasonably competent script. Neil Breen's script is literally just programmable AI DNA, programmable logic manipulators, the evil kind, like shouting words.
Here's Neil Breen scene right here. Let's just say main character's wife is shot right in front of him. All right, play scene. What are you doing? No, my wife, I love her so much. Wife, please come back to me.
That's not... You've never seen some of his early shit, then, I'm guessing, because that almost verbatim happened in one of his early films. It was either Faithful Finding or I don't remember what the fuck it was, but there was this guy who... It's like the B plot of the fucking film. This guy is focused on his car, which is really Neil Breen's Ferrari. And the wife is pissed off. It's all you do is spend time working on your stupid car, and shoots the husband or the boyfriend. The guy dies, a cheap death, because it's just the beat is a little too long to cut from camera A to camera B, and he does the jump of death. So it's like, okay, that didn't follow. But then Neil comes into frame, and he's grabbing the guy. I cannot believe you committed suicide. I cannot believe you committed suicide. Why would you do this? Why would you commit suicide? That exact tone. Go find the fucking clip right now. It's that exact line, speed, and energy. And also, Neil has this thing where he likes to dress. He touches himself in blood. Like, he really gets into the character. But yeah, like what you described, Ginger, is almost exactly what fucking happened in a scene in one of those films, because Neil's just fucking tone deaf. He has the tism, absolutely. Like, you could watch his interviews, watch the way he acts. We're going to a better place. It's clean. It's all clean. Like, there's something in his tism that he cannot connect. He can't get into character. He also wears the same clothes in every film, but Neil Breen and Tommy Wiseau need to make a movie together.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
That's another one of those that you have to wonder what the fuck was going on. You've seen some of Breen's stuff. It's magical. It gives you confidence to be able to make a movie because somebody else like that has done that. And the thing is, Neil's a nice guy, apparently. Like, he's not a... Tommy Wiseau was apparently a cunt. Like, he was a real dick. I guess during production and then later in reception. Like, Neil has always been nice, professional. His writing, you can tell that the actors and actresses are like cringing through the production, but he seems like a nice guy, so you really can't hate him. He's not like Uwe Boll, where Uwe Boll, his head is so far up his ass, is for more than just warmth. It really is. Like, you look at Uwe Boll and you just think, you're a dick. You know, he thinks he's the hottest shit, but yet all of his movies suck. But Neil is just, I could meet Neil and just have a nice chat with him. It's like, you really got a lot of confidence to do what you do. I admire you, sir. I don't have the confidence to be able to say a line the way that you do. I am too damn shameful. I don't know what it is. I don't have the will to say something like that. But I'm getting off topic. Yeah, no Man's Birds. I don't really care to play this one, assuming this is one of the one. I'm gonna have to double check, but I think this is one of the people that was like, yeah, Silksong broke the rules. No, they didn't. There were no rules. The only rule is make your game, make it authentically, make it fun, and release it. That's it. That's the game.
Oh, a little side tangent. I just saw this erupting on Twitter. There's a channel that maybe you heard of, maybe not. Because this is more my sphere of bullshittery. Named Call of Shame. He was one of the people leading the charge, trying to prove that one VTuber was cheating in Battlefield 6. And although they're
that guy,
I still think pretty damn suspicious looking, but no definitive evidence as of now. But Call of Shame is one of the people that was leading that charge, and has also made videos over years accusing people of cheating. And the whole channel is very much AI. He uses an AI voice. Who knows how deep the fucking AI runs with that channel. Carl Jobs finally made a follow-up because he made a first video about the whole Battlefield 6 cheating allegation. And he just made a new one going over some more of the fallout. Absolutely rips this AI channel Call of Shame's ass a new one, which makes me feel stupid because I actually kind of believed some of his stuff at first, but now looking back, I'm like, you know, I can kind of see the holes in the arguments. I feel stupid for ever even believing any of that bullshit, but that's neither here nor there. We all make mistakes. But Carl Jobs kind of like blows the hole in this channel, and now apparently the channel is now going to be pivoting to Christian content. Like
Carl's or
the Call of Shame. Apparently now they're going to be focusing on making content about Christianity. I'm like, what the fuck kind of weird twist is that? That's one hell of a weird twist. He gets fucking exposed for things, and he's like, all right, guys, I'm now a Christian channel. We're gonna be talking about the Bible. Maybe we'll even get a Melanie Mac collab. You know. See, he even changed the name. Now it's like that's not even the same name. I think it was on Twitter, maybe. I don't know where he put the post. Maybe look in his YouTube posts.
There we go. Yeah. For the past 5 years, channel's been cheating, Call of Duty, produce every claim to college, amplify voices. However, limited question but purpose channel. Permanent ban to Adrian. An example used. Carl is a proven liar. Oh yeah, he's talking about Carl Jobs. Someone named Carl. He just puts Carl, not even the last name. Carl is a proven liar. Carl was actually sued about liability. We're not gonna get into that.
Wait. I'm trying to look. Did he spell Carl's name right? Was with a K?
Karl.
Okay, I was about to say, 'cause I'm trying to dictate whether this is generated by AI, because this person uses a lot of AI, so it probably was.
Probably at first, but then they like maybe went a little artistic creativity, like a proven liar. I don't think AI would use the phrase like as suspected dishonesty. They would be a little more lenient, I think, on that, unless they specifically told AI to be insulting. Consider creating I recently put out a response. If you take deeply great. It's a lot of a lot in here. I'm exploring new directions of the channel. You likely noticed the past month. Let me be clear. Content. I believe God is calling me to share something far more meaningful and productive. Okay. So, the tragic murder of Charlie Kirk has shifted my perspective of the world greatly. It shifted a lot of things, it seems. They lost to their God, and I no longer want to be dictated. Okay. My videos will explore the Gospels. So he's shifting his entire channel rather than creating a new channel. He's just gonna complete like pivot on this one. Psalm 68:12, as smoke is driven away.
Oh yes, I can't wait for new AI Christianity videos from Hall of Shame. Please feed me your AI. Today we're gonna go over Gen Z Bible Genesis 1. And I've got it pulled up just for this. I've had it pulled up the entire time.
All right, chapter 1, verse 1 through 5. Go.
All right, let's go. In the very start, God made the sky and the earth. So basically, at first, the earth was a hot mess. It didn't have any structure or anything, just emptiness and darkness all around. But then the Spirit of God started doing its thing, cruising over the oceans. Then God was like, yo, let there be light. And boom, there was light. And God was like, yo, this light is lit. So God separated the light from the darkness. Like, he made sure they don't mix, you know? So like God named the light as day and the darkness as night. And you know, the whole cycle of evening and morning, it marked the first day. It's like, just to clarify, the evening came and then the morning came. And that's how I came. Okay, the last part was that was me. This is
some artistic liberty.
This is so AI generated, but I love it. God damn, I'm feeling the gospel right now.
That's it. That's verse 5. Wow.
Yep.
Damn. That's what you. That's all you're getting for now. You gotta become a membership if you want to hear more. Let's go back to our.
Kami reads the entire Gen Z Bible.
Why don't
I'm not
I have...
doing that. Do not pay for it.
I will. If you want me to read the fucking Gen Z Bible, I will absolutely read. That is something I will read. I'm not reading paranormal porn. I will read Gen Z biblical scriptures.
Slop. It's 100% AI slop. I already said, if somebody wants to crowdfund taking the entire Bible, or at least the New Testament, and translating it into Gen Z, Gen Alpha slop, like actually writing it themselves, I will pay for that project. Name a price or name a goal.
It's already a
Make it
thing.
happen.
GenZ-Bible.com. Oh.
No, that's the one I was on. This is
Oh, that's
AI.
okay.
This is 100% AI.
Oh,
I
but
can
you
tell
want like
by the bad writing.
you want
I want
someone who.
handcrafted.
Let me see. Let me open up a different browser and go to my Amazon, because I got Genesis Gen Z, which is in storage.
I hope that wasn't. I bet it's not meme filled though. I want something that's legitimately just the most blasphemous bullshit that you could possibly imagine. I want Melanie Mac herself to do a review and have a crash out on stream. This book is demonic, and I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get another tattoo.
So, Gen Z Bible, complete Old and New Testament on paperback for $25. Let's read just a sample if we can. Okay. It's giving us pay. Zoom in, you bastard.
I
Damn
feel
it.
bad for Generation Beta, because that's gonna be the next generation, by the way. Is Generation Beta.
All right,
That's gonna,
chapter.
that's gonna suck to be part of that.
So let's do just chapter 2 verse 1. So like everything in the heavens and on earth was done and set up, all complete. Then on the seventh day God wrapped up all his work and chilled out from all the creating. He blessed that day and made it special because he took a break from making everything. It's kind of redundant. These are the deets of how the heavens and earth came to be when the Lord God made everything. Before plants, this isn't really, yeah, this is like, then the Lord God made man out of the dust and breathed life into him. Boom, man was alive. So that's what I want. I want like the elevated stuff. There's a little bit of the memeisms in here, but this seems like more of a just generalized Gen Z lingo. Like it's not elaborate.
Where's my skibbity riz?
Like chapter 3 verse 1. Yo, this sneaky serpent was slicker than any other creature God made. He goes to the woman and asks, did God really say you can't eat from any tree in the garden? The woman like, nah, we can eat from any tree except that one in the middle. God said we'd die if we messed with it. So some of it's a little funny, but most of it I think is a little more of the sincerity of describing the verses.
Yeah, no, I want blasphemous. I don't want somebody who actually believes in Christianity. I want somebody who has, in fact, I want somebody with disdain for Christianity, because I really want it to breathe life into the entire work itself.
You want absolute dissent in
Yes.
your translation.
Yes.
That is probably going to be difficult. I'm sure it's a thing, but it's going to be just not easy to get. You'll have to search for it. You'll absolutely have to search for it. It's not going to be on r/Christianity, I can tell you that.
Oh. I didn't know Christianity was a fucking domain, but okay.
Oh, Stinkbug, welcome. Is this real? Yes, it is. Gen Z Bible is a real fucking thing. I bought as just kind of a joke. It was Genesis translation from the Old Testament, obviously, on paperback, and it's in storage, unfortunately. It's in one of my boxes. If I had it here, I would like crack the thing open and read you a little bit, but no, I don't, so I'm not gonna.
Until I get a good translation of Ezekiel 23:20, then I don't want it.
Yeah.
Because the one in this AI slop just doesn't make any fucking sense. Wait, where is it? Let me find it. 'Cause you're gonna see why I say it makes no fucking sense. Let's see, Ezekiel. There it is.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Aha, there it is. I found it. She was obsessed with their flings, whose bodies are like those of donkeys and whose offspring is like horses. That don't even make sense. I did a better translation than that. It's supposed to be she was a hoe and she fucked men with penises like that of a donkey and who came big like a horse. That's the correct translation for that goddamn little excerpt right there. Hire me. Anything involving dick and cum, I can translate accurately. Guaranteed. That's not even English.
That's you translating with
That's
the
not-
dick
that's
in
not-
your mouth.
That's not correct dick sucking noises. Correct dick sucking noises would be like. That's dick sucking noises.
I heard that. None of that debauchery. I trusted you to read a translation, not to start imitating bedroom practices. We're 1% family friendly.
Sacrilege Saturday.
Sacrilege Saturday.
I'm gonna steal that.
If I were just like passionately angry enough with Christianity, I would totally make a show like that. But then I'd have to make a whole channel. I wouldn't want this to become like anti-religion, because I don't care about organized religion. I have to be specific with that. Organized religion is just garbage in my opinion. And if I really wanted to, make Sacrilege Saturday, that'd be the way to go.
Do you like your religion? Well, it's wrong.
Believe in the flying spaghetti monster.
The flying spaghetti monster is wise and knows all.
He does. Him and his noodly appendages. I wish he would touch me with those noodly appendages.
I would love to make a religion that is like a gaming religion, and I would like create this lore. I would write this codex, and I would go to some.
Already exists. It's called the Holy Thible.
But it needs to be about gaming. It needs to incorporate like the Marios and the Half-Lives and the Battlefields and the Call of Duty and the
Evil
Eve.
On the seventh day, he said, "It's a me, a Mario." Wahoo!
Yes, exactly. On the 7th day, we can. For what?
Where's Missy Fu?
Probably working or something. I don't know.
No.
So yeah, apparently.
That'll be it. If you do bad, evil deeds, you go and you are forced to play Echo the Dolphin.
No, that's like the third circle of hell.
I feel bad for Sonya because I did Water Knight stream, and one of the first game I played was Echo the Dolphin, and I couldn't beat that level, but I had the forethought, I guess you could say, to open up the fucking YouTube, watch to see how I needed to complete it. Oh, okay, that's how I did it. And then I complete it, and then I saw I think I spent, what was it, like 10 minutes looking around at the next level, and I just said, fuck it. And I went to Subnautica, which was so much more enjoyable. I didn't spend 3-4 streams on it. I mean, I will give Sonya props for dedication and the determinator mindset. I don't think it's worth. Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing on Echo the Dolphin. Darakuda, welcome. Nights into Dreams in is better than Echo the Dolphin. Nights into Dreams.
If you want a game that is horrible. E.T. on the Atari. I still swear by that game. That game is evil. There's a reason why it didn't sell and it ended up in so many landfills.
You're forced to play Custer's Revenge until the end of time.
Damn. I never knew about this, or I forgot about this. I'm not gonna say I never knew about that. There's so many games that I will see clips of in the past. It's like, I feel like I've seen this game before.
It's developed by Sonic Team.
What all did they do? That looks like the font for Neverwinter Nights, but this shit came out in '96. That bigger? Or just bigger in the...
Bigger.
I can't make it bigger. I don't have lube.
Yeah,
Make it bigger. Rub it.
No.
Rub it and sing sweet nothings into its ear.
You heard him, chat. Sing the sweet nothing.
All right, I'll sing sweet nothings in your ear.
Oh jeez.
A B C D E F G. Get this fat ass off of me.
Somebody clip that. Somebody please clip that and put it in my Discord. That's gonna be a short. Hell, I'll make a note of it. 2:21:30. 2:21:30. I was surprised you made the clip that you did of all of us laughing over the Battlefield comment. That was like pretty damn good.
That's awesome.
Nobody's gonna understand the context.
Nope. The first mainstream analog stick for the control. Oh, I missed stuff. You have the controller that was released with that game on Saturday. Oh.
No way. Atari had analog stick controllers.
Dick roller?
Atari,
That's a whole other thing.
the Atari had joysticks. And they're real fast. The joystick sucks.
No, that's not what you said. You said dick controllers. I'm on to you.
Hey, Hitaru. Yep, I'm still streaming, but not for much longer. We've been going for a couple hours. It's just been a kind of a lackluster plot night. I'm not too worried about it. We talked
You
about
call me
Bible stuff.
lackluster?
Calling my plan lackluster.
Yes, you
No,
are
I-
lackluster.
I'm not
No,
calling you for dinner.
Well, you don't call me. You just text me. Go. Denny's now.
You,
Okay, I see what
you didn't
you're
understand.
talking
You
about.
didn't understand it because that was another SpongeBob reference.
Yeah, nah. I don't get SpongeBob's references. Nope. Wrap it up at 8? Probably, yeah. I'm thinking so.
No, we're not going. You can't tell us how to live our lives.
I'm hitting the button on the wrap it up box.
Nah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I gotta finish getting ready for tomorrow. Because I fly out at 8 a.m. Bleh. But it's fine. So yeah, Nights into Dreams is better than what? The Echo the Dolphin? I'll believe you. Just
Not
based
saying
on
much.
look at it. Oh, this thing. This 3D controller? That what you're talking about? I kind of remember seeing this thing. I don't know that I've ever used one. I never knew anyone that had one. Because we were all fucking poor. What? Spielberg.
Oh, dear God. The hell is that?
You can't even shove that in my ass. Too goddamn thick.
I know, right? It's like the...
There's an
frisbee.
8 a.m. in the morning?
What's that?
Said there's an 8 a.m. in the morning?
There is, yeah.
It's a lie.
Which means I gotta get up at like earlier, but it's fine. But yeah, that's apparently what he's got. Yeah. Look up the oh, so yeah, this one. Yeah, controllers were interesting back then. Totally. Well, I try to play games that I like, that I enjoy. I'm not gonna play something unless I'm trying it out. Like if someone told me, "Oh, you'll really like this game," oh, yeah, I'll try it out. But if I don't like it, I'm probably not gonna play it very much. I almost gave up on Nier.
Oh God, analog triggers too? Oh, ew.
Oh boy.
Ew.
Yeah, I was gonna go into something about Unreal being hated now. Like, look at all this shit. Everyone
banished thy controller to Ginger's anus.
Yeah, you could.
Nothing will come back from there.
Some things probably will. We'll have to talk about Unreal another time. I'll have to keep that open. No, that's all I really got. Who's streaming, actually? We should go raid somebody. We should get ready to raid somebody. Did you gentlemen have anything else that you wanted to rant about? Anything that piques your interest? Game
for games and stuff. I play what you like. Always play what you like. Don't sit there and think you gotta play something because somebody else is playing it or other people are playing it. And you've got to do it too because you got to be part of that group.
I just realized
it makes you miserable.
Yeah.
Don't play for the joy of the game, man. Play for the joy of the game.
I realized as you were saying that we got off on a tangent. You never talked about what you were playing recently, Scaly. Have you been playing anything else recently?
Let's see. I've been doing a little bit of Jump Space, doing a whole lot of No Man's Sky. I remember going on that date with you on the SCP-5K. Worst date ever.
Worst date ever. Yeah. We
like,
got
hey,
cool guns.
Come with me. We can find cool stuff. And we could kill bad things. And we got killed a lot.
Yes, we did.
Cool guns, and we got to outfit the guns, and then we died and we lost our cool guns.
We did. We spent like 5 or 10 minutes outfitting our cool guns with like lasers and cool stuff. And then the game said, psych, you're done. Hey, Helena. Sorry you joined towards the end. This was an earlier stream. I kind of figured it would be mostly empty, but that's okay. My entire next 3 weeks is going to be just shit. I'm going to be doing overnights, so none of you will be seeing me in my normal hours. You might see me on Steam. I'm not going to be on any streams. I'm not going to be... I mean, maybe my own stream at like fucking 4 a.m. or something, but it's not going to be normal for the next 3 weeks, which is unfortunate. You were napping? That is okay. Naps are nice. Naps are wonderful. We're going to raid Happy Leprechaun because Chris Chappell, he's got like 100 people in his stream. I think he's good. And then, yeah, Leprechaun's doing South Park, which I forgot how many South Park games that are out there. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty under... What's that?
So isn't there like 3?
There's something like that, yeah. I don't know which one it is. We will see once the once things come to an end here. But yeah, I had this thought about Unreal, but I didn't prepare very much. I didn't prepare much today at all because, well, I was getting busy. I had to go get... Because I have to be in full PPE, that means I had to get a piece for my hard hat, which is just a plastic shield, so that way I don't have to wear fucking safety glasses and make my eyes strain for maybe 10 to 12 hours. So here
there's the 2 that were released. I'm sorry, is answering Helena's question. There's the 2 South Park games that were released recently, or well, in the last couple years, but there was also the one that was done on the N64 that was a shooter.
Yeah, I remember that one. A cow launcher.
Battle Royale.
Is that what they called it? I don't remember. I only remember the cow shooter thing. Yeah, we used to call it deathmatch back then. I don't know when it suddenly changed to battle royale. It's got extra steps now.
Deathmatch.
Deathmatch sounds scary, so battle royale has more of a, I don't know, a suave to it. I guess deathmatch is a 90s era term, maybe 2000s era. No one wants to call it deathmatch anymore, huh, Bonzi? Yeah. Y'all missed out on Bonzi earlier. She was frolicking around. She tried to jump up and failed, and she crashed out. But yeah, that's my little bit story, and well, not story, but that's all I got for today. Unfortunately, I'm kind of like half disconnected from the setup because my brain is already kind of on the plane. I normally don't stream before going on a flight anyways, but I was like, I'll do one. Why not? But thanks for joining, everyone. Nice to see you all. Sorry it'll be the last one for a while. But Cody was streaming 2 minutes ago, apparently. Was it 2 minutes ago, or is that just what?
His race started at 7.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was busy for at least 3 hours.
So, hopefully his crew's got everything all buttoned down. He doesn't have any issues, and he has a good race.
Yeah. Be nice to be able to go there and film stuff like I attempted to before, and actually stream it, and not have a shit ton of crashes and problems, and that'll probably be next year. It sucks that I missed Cody by 1 week. Like, he's in LA. I was in LA last week. What the fuck? Why couldn't I be in LA this week? I could totally meet up with him. But no. I know, right? A fucking job is like, go here, do this thing. His phone died. Oh, damn. I've been there. But I think that's it for me, folks. You guys didn't have anything else to bring in? Oh, hey, Doppelgotter's got a new trailer coming out. That's cool. So I think we'll just bring it to the end of there. As far as what I've been playing, where's my Steam? My games are. We should play some Turtles again. That would be cool. Obviously, I've been playing No Man's Sky. I've been playing Jump Ship. Haven't been playing Dredge recently. I need to finish that. I'm at a point where I think I'm close to the end of the game. Played SCP-5K. I played worst date ever.
I'm gonna say that every time you mention that game. Worst date.
If you want a really dark, I call it dark because the themes about it are like witch trial related. It's called Daemonology. It's like $4 on Steam. It's a pixel art style, not very long at all. The replay is pretty dull, but it was actually published, and it takes place in the 1600s, and you are a witch hunter, and you go to a town and you're supposed to hunt the witch of the town, and you have to talk with people and investigate and interrogate people. I actually wanted to stream it, but because of the dark themes around it, I was kind of like, maybe not. Because there's not really graphical stuff, but like what it's implied that you're doing, it's like, this is pretty fucking dark. So I ended up just playing it and didn't stream it, but it's an interesting game. You have the option of doing normal English or Scottish, like Gaelic English. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's only $4. I mean, for $4, you can't even get a coffee for $4 these days. So yeah, go try Daemonology out. I was also playing the Motor Slice demo, which that was an interesting one. You run around and you have to take on like AI construction equipment with a chainsaw, and there's like jumping puzzles, and yeah, I thought that one was pretty good. Music was well done, interesting art style. I've actually got a playtest version of The Devil is in the Details from Hideworks, and that's one of those observation duty games, but it's a horror game, and it's kind of unnerving, like the shit that happens as you progress. Like it gets uncomfortable at times, so they really did a good job on that one. But I haven't been playing a whole lot, mostly just jump space and No Man's Sky. So I think we're gonna call it there, folks. I appreciate everyone who joined in and stuck around. We're gonna go check out Happy Leprechaun and see what exactly he is doing over there. So why isn't my button working? My button no work. Sad. That's okay, we'll do it manually. So I'll see you all in about 3 weeks, people. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
See you all next time.
Penis.
Of course you'd end with that.